Blood Moon Chronicles. Chapter 11. The Weight of Shadows. The air in the abandoned textile mill reeked of mildew and rust, thick enough to choke on. Bubba hunched over a flickering flashlight, its beam trembling as he puffed on a cigar whose smoke curled like ghostly fingers into the darkness. "You know," he muttered, voice gravelly with exhaustion. "If I'd known hell was gonna smell like a wet dog and regret, I'd have packed more whiskey." Sarah pressed her back against a pillar, eyes darting to the shadows pooling between looms frozen mid-weave. Her fingers twitched where the stake from earlier chapters still dug into her palm, a relic of desperation. "They're watching," she thought. The walls seemed to breathe. Last night's encounter with the entity in Chapter 13 had left her mind raw, haunted by echoes of Bubba's corpse-faced doppelganger and Mike's hollow scream. Now, every creak of the mill's bones sounded like a laugh. Rhonda gripped Mike's arm, her knuckles white. He'd stopped bleeding, but his face was a map of bruises and defiance. "Victor's not just a vampire," she said, voice low. "Whatever that thing in Chapter 13 called him. The key. If we don't end this tonight, he'll open whatever door he's guarding." Mike snorted, wincing as he shifted. "Oh, like we've got a choice. Last I checked, key was the last word before someone hands you a suicide note with fangs." His attempt at humor fell flat, swallowed by the mill's oppressive silence. A sound, soft, rhythmic, pulsed from deeper within the structure. Thump, thump, thump. Not footsteps, not heartbeats. Something older, something that didn't belong to flesh. Sarah's breath hitched. She'd heard it before in her visions. The cadence of tendrils, of shadows stretching across cities and centuries. "Let's split up," Bubba said abruptly, stubbing out his cigar on a rusted nail. "Two teams. One takes the east corridor, look for supplies. Other half checks the basement. Victor's got a thing for altars, maybe there's another one here." His grin was all teeth in the gloom. Rhonda shot him a look. "You're smiling?" "Smiling's cheaper than screaming," he shrugged, though his hand hovered near a crowbar. "Come on, move it. These shadows? They've got tenure here. Don't want to overstaying our welcome." The groups divided with reluctant efficiency. Mike and Bubba lumbered toward the basement stairs, their banter brittle. Rhonda lingered, pressing a hand to Sarah's shoulder. "Stay sharp," she said. "If anything feels off." "Off?" Sarah cut her off, voice tight. The walls were moving. Or maybe it was the lack of sleep. She closed her eyes for a second, and when she opened them, Rhonda was gone. In the basement, Bubba's beam caught a mural crude, faded figures depicting a town consumed by black vines. At its center, a man with Victor's face, hands outstretched as shadows swallowed his silhouette. Mike whistled low, charming decor. "Victor's been here," Bubba said flatly. "This place reeks of him, like rot and ambition." He kicked aside debris to reveal a rusted grate. Beneath it something glinted, a leather-bound journal, its pages filled with frantic scrawls in blood. Mike snatched it up. The first entry read, "They're not just hunting us, they're collecting us, building a menagerie." His face paled. This is recent. He's been documenting transformations. Before Bubba could respond, the thumping grew louder. Thump, thump, thump. From above, the stairs groaned as if something heavy descended them. "Run," Mike hissed, but it was too late. A figure emerged from the shadows of the upper floor, a man in a torn flannel shirt, face obscured by a mass of writhing tendrils where hair should be. Not a vampire, not quite human. The Shape-Shifter from Chapter 7, perhaps, or something worse. Its mouth stretched into a grin that didn't reach its eyes, which were twin voids. "You're the new exhibit," it crooned in Rhonda's voice. Bubba swung the crowbar, but the thing dissolved into smoke, reappearing behind them. Mike's journal slipped from his grasp as he stumbled backward straight into a wall that hadn't been there moments before. The Shape-Shifter laughed, its form flickering between Rhonda and a faceless horror. Above, the mill's roof groaned. A section collapsed with a roar, plunging the basement into near darkness. In the chaos, Sarah's voice echoed from somewhere in the ruins. "It's inside us now." The entity's whisper slithered through the air. "We are the zoo." Please stay tuned for the next installment of Blood Moon Chronicles. It's been a real pleasure. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon, my friends.